Yo. Good morning, good evening, good day. Always feels a little bit weird to say that. Welcome. It's well, it's a morning. I don't know about good morning, but it's a morning for me. Personally, so let's see. We should have everything in here. There should be a little bit music as well. Might be a little quiet, but we'll see. Welcome. Oh, yeah, I need to ping Discord. One moment. There we go. I guess that's it. I just made some... Well, I turned on the coffee machine, so someone remind me in like 10 minutes so I can grab my coffee. Maybe in 5. Welcome! Welcome, Little Hair. Welcome, Haha. Shadow Human. Welcome, Jude. How are you guys doing? Mazer, hello. Akumo, Pajam, hello. There's a lot of you. Wow. I hope you are actually as excited as I am. Hey, Hexo. Because this should be interesting. Once again, this is a great opportunity. We should have Hanako joining in voice in a moment as well. So he can also explain things more properly. So, as you can see on the screen right now, this is Hanako's account. We have previously gone through Hanako's account as well. I don't know if I link that in the description. I will link it after the stream if I forget to do that. But there are also box opening stream and also previous account review stream of Hanako's account. I would highly recommend checking those out as well. They were quite nice, I would say. Depressing if you want to compare your account to this absolutely beast of an account. Hanako already 14.6 million waves, yeah. He's just slipping away. There's no way I can keep up with this space. He just said he's like if he goes full speed, like in the top 10 fastest players, so or faster. Hey John, and happy birthday again. I hope you are having some cake maybe today. Perhaps. So we will go through his at least waving setup first. There is Elizabeth and other stuff like that, and we'll go through items, of course, he'll through everything. And of course, if you have any questions related to that, you can also point them to Hanako. He can answer more properly. Dragon build, I would recommend checking out the description. There's some dragon build video linked in there. Good evening, Hanako.
Hello.
Yo, how's it going?
You're loud. Give me a second.
Sorry. Didn't mean to yell at you. Oh, John, that's nice. That is nice.
Okay, much better now.
Okay, yeah. Sorry about that.
I don't know what the speakers you were on was at max volume, so my ears just got busted.
Ooh, boy. I cannot think of a worse torture than my voice on a full volume. Holy crap. I feel so sorry for you. Oh. So, other than having your ears destroyed, how are you doing?
Chilling.
Chilling, okay. How is Hanako's voice level, by the way, for the people in chat? Is it too loud, too quiet? Just give us feedback so I can maybe adjust things. So yeah, I was just getting started. And I said if people have any questions, they can point them towards you and you can be the professional answering them regarding your build. There's the first question. How can I be pro in Crow Castle?
I'm
Let's.
fucking around with so many items recently that my build is nothing like it used to be. So my wave per hour for this season, the past season, kind of garbage.
I mean,
Uh,
that's still gonna be faster than. Yeah.
I mean, like still
That's
top 40 passive with downtime, but you know.
yeah, still pretty damn insane. I mean, yeah, it's just this. Hey, Maddie, welcome. Good evening as
Ooh,
well.
hey, Maddie.
I'm
I
barely
spent a
like.
bunch of oranges. I don't have much oranges right now.
I don't have much oranges, he says. 44k oranges.
I,
Wow.
I don't. I really don't. Compared to what I used to have.
Okay, yeah, but you're in a way different league in terms of what is
But
a
then
lot
again, I
and what
can
is not.
find more anytime, so it doesn't really matter. I'm not buying it right
Okay.
now because I still have a 2K tab. Mm,
Damn. So I guess we will start. I will do a couple of waves. I will also get my coffee soon, so I can maybe wake up. I guess I slept like 5 hours, so
hey,
it's
Yuki.
it's it's Monday morning. Mondays are wonderful. Yeah, 2,000 hours of that. Let's see a couple of waves and see how that will go. So this is the build with Elizabeth, right? And
Yeah.
with 3x game speed, that's pretty fast, but there's a few Krakens on the field. I mean, there's more tentacles on the field than in many Japanese videos I've seen. I'm just gonna turn this on 2x game speed for a moment, so it's probably easier for people to see. So personally, I have never run Elizabeth. I cannot really run Elizabeth, unlike you. But what you really like, you need to like most of the damage comes from the Krakens, right?
Overall, yeah. It's that and TA.
Okay. But that's for Elizabeth. It's just the normal attack doesn't really do much, right?
It doesn't do much compared to its tentacles, yeah. Did you
And they
lower the
just
game speed?
sorry, lower what quality?
I should I should look at your live stream and not the stream itself. I was like, why is the speed slower?
I thought
uh,
that game speed to 2x for a moment so people can actually see what's
no
happening
wonder.
on screen. Yeah. It was just testing. Oh yeah, you can also see the game speed icon behind my webcam.
Yeah.
That's true.
I was like, I could just tell from the game itself being like slower. I was like,
What is this slow mode?
literally.
Let's see one more wave. Yeah, I think I set this Discord screen share like 30 FPS as well, I guess. So that might be
But
a
it's
little.
not even loading, so we're not gonna bother with it. It's whatever.
Yeah. Okay. So those are some beautiful waves. How do the results look like? So it's TA and then Elizabeth.
My timing on Pure Wizard's still not the best. And I can't even use my best item on Pure Wizard currently. Because my item on Elizabeth is kind of dog shit.
Okay, we will see that in a moment.
I'm also testing a not as optimal Zeus item for an extra CDE to try a new Pure Wizard timing.
Oh,
I'm actually
okay.
surprised Succubus is doing so little.
Could be okay, much better in here. On
Mhm.
this boss result. Damn. So you have basically 6 damage dealers, I guess? Not more, no.
Yeah,
Nothing else is doing
roughly.
anything, okay. That alone is kinda insane. Hey OJ as well, and Yuki, welcome. Joel, welcome. So yeah, you said about Pure Wizard? 5.68?
It's not the best Pure Wizard time that I would want. I would want lower, but I can't reach it right now.
Where is your DCDI Gustav?
It's in my it's in my inventory because I can't use it.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Can I
That's what I meant
borrow it?
by
Yeah.
I
Can I
can't use
borrow
my
it?
best item.
Yeah. Okay, so 5.68 with one DCD IQ on pure result.
Yeah.
I run 6-second pure result still with one DCD IQ, so it's much better than I have. And you are also missing.
I believe I basically have CDE on every single item on the heroes possible. I believe, because I'm kind of mealing it. Oh, actually no, except for Elizabeth, that's missing one CDE. Everything else has CDE, I believe.
Yeah, must be.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure every other hero has CDE.
Okay. I guess the most interesting hero to see items on is probably Elizabeth at this point. So I will go through all of them. Some might be same that in the previous one time we went through your account, but we will go through everything as well. Obviously in here.
I don't think anything really changed.
I mean, you can't really change near perfect items that much.
Maddie. Fucking hell.
Oh yeah. Let's do that.
To Luis that asked the mana increase, why I don't have Worm or Elf is because Elizabeth gives me 1.4 million mana per pure wizard, and then Poseidon also gives me 230k mana per cast, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so because you can see in here, for example, for Elizabeth, it's negative MP cost and for Poseidon as well. So
so I basically have infinite mana without needing Worm or anything, so I can run Frozen Castle and other stuff.
Yeah, that's kind of nice thing to have. Is the barracks in here for like baiting poison meteors or is just for?
It's purely for the poison meteor.
Yeah, okay, I thought so. So it helps
basically
sling your uptime.
There's a skill point in Ice Tree that allows you to revert the costs of all ice heroes and make it gain mana instead of costing mana.
Right, is it?
And then if you get the other node that boosts your damage and makes your fucking mana 0 instead, it's just not worth it.
Yeah. I will go through the skill tree as well in a moment. My face cam is kind of blocking everything right now. But yeah, that's pretty cool with the high level like ice build. Like the luxury, I guess ice is the only place where you can afford sacrificing Worm for like to have MP without having Worm or anything.
But you would also need really high ratios to run that, and I typically wouldn't recommend it for anyone, regardless.
True. I mean, in here you could just easily have Worm in this setup, and it wouldn't make things that much worse, I guess.
I have enough mana gain from just Elizabeth, so I don't even need Poseidon.
That's pretty neat.
So right now, I'm wondering if I could remove Poseidon, take out his ratios completely, and just dump it all into Elizabeth. But I'm also not too sure, and I don't know what the fuck to test. I'm just waiting for beta. I've been waiting for beta for how long? I don't even know anymore.
Yeah, you and me both, and I guess a lot of others as well. Like, holy crap!
I have so much stuff that I want to test. I want to lower my TA ratio by a ton, and right now it's actually quite low, so I've been doing it slowly, and so right now my TA is only 0.137, I believe. Yeah,
only
compared to before the 0.16. Hey Astra, yours is 0.17, mine is 0.13. Okay, leave me alone.
Okay,
I don't have 0.17 TA.
So Elizabeth items. I will go through these. We should pick like 3 random heroes of a wheel, swap them with your highest ratios heroes, and see how they perform. Wow.
I mean,
that's some beta
I think
stuff for sure.
I think the only one that you cannot remove is Elizabeth, because then my mana dies because I don't have Worm.
True.
So there's a slight issue with that, yeah.
everything else basically. So
Everything else.
So Elizabeth DCD IQ sword. And
Yes. But
maybe
horrible
flat laurel.
rolls.
Yeah, could be a little bit
Horrible rolls, bro.
more.
My
Yeah. Add a CDE.
But
Oh, this is a nice one.
that's the one that you pulled.
Is it? Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the one that
yeah,
you
you're
pulled.
welcome. You're welcome. By the way, you're welcome. Oh boy.
What
I'm
ratio
glad
does
I was
Elizabeth
able.
want? Anything above 0.08. 0.08. Even higher,
Which is
I would
just,
say
which is
was
just
nice.
insane. I mean, if you ran it on like a normal player account, is like 0.05 gonna do?
I don't believe so.
Okay, I haven't, because I don't have a DC Daiku sword, so
I wouldn't.
can't really
I haven't tested it, but I just wouldn't recommend it in general because there's better heroes you can use. And then, especially for free to play, since your gold is so limited, if you were to boost Elizabeth really high, that would mean your overall other ratios are like extremely low. And higher ratios are not beneficial to a hero because it's not exponential boost, it's a lateral boost, and then it diminishes. English. It's diminishing returns the higher ratios you get.
Yeah, exactly. So really, you wouldn't really recommend running Elizabeth for most people. Is that correct?
Well, most people don't even have the items to run it, so.
Yeah. In the first place, yeah. There's a lot of people who always
Also,
want to try, and they want to go with like,
you need
they want to go with like
ridiculously
single proc and stuff. But I guess that's just does nothing compared to double proc.
It does something, but it's not worth running. There's better DPS dealers.
Got it. Yeah. The things you want, in case you do get lucky and get a DC Daigu sword and a nice accessory as well, and so on. So you really want the Kraken rune, +2 Krakens, and also a really high roll on the chance to summon Kraken. So you need both of them.
That's a 0.5 off max roll.
That is a very high roll. And they both come from the expert dungeon, right? So they are in here.
Yeah.
So they are also...
I did
Normally, they come from the expert dungeon, unless you go for boxes. So...
Yeah. Maddie, for what SP notes that she needs everything in Ice Tree. Literally everything.
Everything you boost the damage. What is this? Oh, Kraken duration. So I guess that's... What does Kraken duration even do? The one...
Duration?
You have one... Kraken duration plus 1 second. One...
It's not necessary.
Yeah, okay.
It's a useless node.
I mean... Is it for even for this promotion? How does the Krakens work? Don't they like stay on the screen until they have hit 5 times?
No, they disappear after 5 seconds, I believe.
Ah, okay, so there is a timer as well, okay.
Yeah, there is a timer.
Okay, but yeah, that
it
doesn't really seem to do much. Yeah,
okay. Well, it disappears after 5 seconds or 5 hits, so...
Yeah, the description says 5 hits, but yeah, okay, there could very well be a timer as well. And wow, that's a beautiful gold orb. 29.8% crit chance. So what does it make Elizabeth have? 70% crit chance? That is nice.
Not as high as I would want it to be. I would want at least one line of crit chance on my items, but sadly I don't.
Yeah, you just have to fix this DC Daigu sword and get the crit chance line in there, and boom.
I've been rolling everything into weapons recently, trying to get even a L sword with double CD and praying it gets crit chance if it does, because it's actually better than this. This is barely useful to me, and it's my only DCD my DCD sword. If I had a different one with double CD and like near the same rows, I could use it without even using an IQ one. Because right now I'm not even using my pure wizard staff. If I wanted to use my pure wizard DCD IQ staff, my DCD IQ sword would need to be 2.2 or higher.
Yeah. No, you just have to pull one. it's gonna be easy.
Yeah, I
Like,
just have to pull one. How
Yeah.
hard is that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same as me for getting the DC Daegu staff. I've been crafting just weapons for I don't know how long. I will get it eventually. For sure.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Opium.
I will get it. Seeing, are we missing any comments? If I miss something, just ask again, please. I kind of tend to be too focused on the game when there's someone else's game. In here, it's much more exciting than seeing my own game, so...
My alchemist doesn't even get to proc half the time because there's not enough mobs on the screen.
That's...
If you pay attention, my alchemist stays on full CD for like half a second or a second.
Whoa, boy.
It doesn't get to instant proc. Which is kind of sad.
That's
yeah,
cool. There you can see. Yeah, there's some time where it's not casting. Wow, that's literally suffering from success. I would say, like,
don't swap me to Gab. I don't want to waste gold.
Oh, was I in? Oh my god, sorry.
You swap me to Gab.
Hey.
See, even that was the first.
That was the first one. I did not do that initially. I did manage to put it on tab initially, so... Hey, tab is something you preserve. You don't go wasting it. You don't go wasting it full season, certainly.
So
oh boy. I just wasted a lot of your gold. I'm so sorry for that. I'm gonna watch an ad for you. No, I'm not.
With your CD, how many frogs does your scientist make per waving? I have no fucking clue. I don't pay attention. I don't count. I don't know what the fuck it does. It just exists.
Yeah, true. Especially since you have some time when he is not instantly cast, that just means a little bit less.
Yeah, it's RNG at this point, and it's like whatever. I don't even care anymore. It doesn't even have the best items. Its accessory is 4 out of 4. But its staff is kind of mid.
Yeah, this is a beautiful one for sure. Yeah, the staff is the flat roll, but it's still DCD, CD. I would take it. I have one cooldown line and CDE on my alchemist staff. So.
I have another DCD CDE in my inventory for my accessory that I just removed for that one.
Of course. Wow. Where do we hop on next? TA items?
Well, TA items is 4 out of 4 and 3 out of 4. I need a better accessory.
Is it the same that previously as well? I think they probably are, yeah.
It's still the same, yeah. No change there.
Still.
What CD? Cooldown skill E line?
Yeah, so this yellow line over here that you can see in most items. Cooldown skill level +1, which gives you +1 level to this one.
Astra, so I've actually been testing and just fucking around with support heroes. I've been going through them, whereas like Dorothy, Angels, Slingers, DA, and etc. I've just been testing new things to see which one gives me better wave per hour. So Slingers is not permanent. It's just there as a testing dummy for now. And so far, it's doing alright. I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense, but yes.
I mean, it's also... Yeah. I think, like, something I've personally been annoyed with is, like, when you reach, like, a certain level with your build, it's like, even if you switch something out or upgrade something, you might not even see, like an upgrade in your wave per hour, necessarily. Like you might be in that, I don't know how to describe it. But, like, for me, for example...
I have to test it through, like, a full season of just going passive to test my wave per hour to see if it's better. And then even then, I have to look at my military band females RNG. So it's so retarded.
Yeah, true. That is true. I mean, you could just run Gab and you don't have to worry about military band skips or anything like that.
My accessory for Zeus is not my best one. My best one's actually in my inventory. I took this one out. I mean, I took the best one out for a CDE to test it out. and I just started testing it, so I don't know.
I mean, they should be more than enough, though, right? You could rule
Probably
it, maybe.
should be.
I mean, yeah, it's a beautiful one. Still, even though it's not, it's not perfect, but it's near perfect. Like, where was I? I was probably going through. Just gonna go through all the items, so they are on stream, recorded. Damn, that's beautiful skilled racing runes. And more. So Alchemist, I think we already went through, but here we go again. Poseidon, we haven't taken a look at Poseidon items yet. So your Poseidon is on single proc, right? It is, yeah.
I don't have the items for deep proc, nor can I get it low enough.
Yeah, I
also,
mean...
this is, accessory, the best one, it actually has 70% more boss damage, so it's kind of big.
Damn. I mean, even like single proc and double proc Poseidon, like single proc is still really good at these pure wizard levels. So
yeah, it's pretty
I don't
nice.
really even think there's much need for you to try to go for double proc. So these were the pure wizard items. Elizabeth we already went through, but here they are again. Hey Jeffrey. Hey Lucas.
Oh, my succubus staff is also not my best one. I bench my 3 out of 3 for a CDE one.
Ooh, double poison. Boss damage CDE. Yeah. Okay, interesting. Yeah, but the sacrifice for the CDE. Yeah, double crit boss damage accessory. This is okay, can I borrow this one as well? I would love this accessory.
I have some items in my inventory that you would probably use, and I'm not using them right now because they're benched.
I mean, I have an L accessory on my succubus. I cannot get, and I have area skill damage on my staff, on a CDE staff. So yeah, I would love to borrow. Hey people, welcome, welcome. Hey Jan, hey Meh.
I'm just getting pinged for being down. Oh boy.
Oh boy, you can blame it on me. I hijacked your account. You're being held a hostage right now. There's a lot of bonus gold in there. So slingers are a testing dummy. Did you say that? CD
for
slow.
Right now, yeah. I've been testing between all the support heroes, but it's a really slow process.
It is for sure, because you have to wait. Who else? Thor.
Thor's items are mid as fuck.
Yeah. Well, they are much better than what I could run on Thor when I run Thor. So
at least my accessory is kind of garbage. My hammer is pretty nice.
The hammer is nice, but the accessory is missing chain lightning.
I somehow don't have one.
I mean, they just don't exist. I don't have one either, so I get it. Yeah. They don't exist. So I'm glad I'm not the only one. So that's just...
See, Astra, dude, I don't have a CDE double chain lightning, bro. I want to cry. Like, I actually don't have one.
Do you run like static orb on anyone currently?
No, nobody has it.
No, okay. That was one interesting thing I spotted. Ice base, of course, Frozen Castle for Elizabeth and Poseidon. How's your monster lab? Is it
everything is on crit chance except for bosses.
Oh yeah, seems so. I mean, that kind of makes sense. I'm just gonna go through them all anyway. Like I wouldn't believe you. But yeah, crit chance, crit chance, crit
Even though
chance,
even
crit
though I already
chance.
confirmed it. Fuck you, Maddie. I mean, I do have a 3 out of 3 door accessory. It's just not CDE, you know.
Yeah, that's a slight issue. Just I wish
That's
you
the
could
only
like
reason I'm not even using it.
take the CDE from one item and just slap it on one other item.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
I have plenty of good items in my inventory that I'm not using, purely because I'm testing out Gear Wizard timing. So I'm fucking around with the items right now. Astra debatable. Sometimes the 3 out of 3 could be better.
true. I agree with that. Hey, Iron Fist. Good evening. I mean, yeah, getting better item than what you have that's an achievement on its own.
But that's not talking about overall. Anyone can have one better item than me.
True, but it's just it's the only thing that can make you feel good. Like I have one better item. Let's just
A ton of
ignore
people have
the
better
99
DCD
others.
IQs than me.
Yeah.
A fuck ton of people have better DCD IQs than me. And it's depressing. But, you know, whatever.
I mean, it is like the amount of great DCD IQs you kinda would deserve after this many boxes and stuff is you should have more and better, for sure. Kind of.
Kind of. Kind of.
Kind of. So many tentacles, yeah, definitely. It looks great, like, it looks super great.
Maddie, 8 million waves and have one better item than you.
It still counts. It still counts. It's the one thing you can like people can use to slap on your face, like, ha, I have this, and then just
Yeah,
they just
they do it all the time.
Yeah, completely ignore the rest of them, all the 99 other items. Okay, I'm gonna scroll through the skill tree. Where the hell is my webcam? Here, I'm gonna disable it for a moment.
Oh yeah, do you need my my ratios?
Sure. If you have them. I
I'll,
forgot to
I'll
ask
ping
about
you
them.
in this one.
Okay. I'll go through the skill tree like this, so whoever wants to check, you can always check this video after stream as well and just pause and see what's
It's basically
where.
every single node.
It is, yeah. The only thing you need is a couple of more extra bonus goals so you can maximize your tab goal.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. So starting from the ice tree for again Elizabeth and Poseidon, and then everything in there. TA section. I don't really know what to point out from here. The Poseidon nodes are in here, which I've gone through in some videos as well. Water Blast, Water Spear, Water Slash, everything in here that you want, and then Elizabeth stuff in here. So for headshot and for Krakens, more Kraken damage and +1 Kraken in here.
I've actually been testing between the two Poseidon promotions, and it doesn't make a single difference if I swap between them.
I mean, damage-wise, they seem to be pretty equal from what I've seen. The only difference is that the other promotion doesn't have any boss coverage, which is not something you necessarily need from Poseidon. So I guess for you, it wouldn't really make any difference.
Yeah.
I wonder if you would run like a max roll on the rune for the other promotion. It would be better for like.
I actually wanted to test that, but I didn't have a rune, so you know.
I have a rune, but I don't want to like waste it yet. I want to wait for beta.
Yeah, I think I threw away all of mine, so I'll just go open some more boxes for another one. Eventually, when I need it.
Wait for a beta and check it out, and if it does anything, I mean, on paper it should be pretty decent.
Yeah, on paper.
It just still won't do any boss damage, but in this build you don't really have that.
Yeah.
Need for for Poseidon to do any boss damage. Wow, what did I activate?
What do you mean?
Oh, no, on my stream. Sorry, I was trying to put my face cam on. I'm a professional, I swear. I just turn on like 100 different things on top of my webcam. 7 skill points before completing the whole circle of skill tree. Oh yeah. And even like 6, because the last bonus experience in here would be just completely... I mean, fun to have the full circle, I guess, but otherwise completely unnecessary.
Yeah. I'll sell it to you for DPIQ stuff. You funny. I'll take your sword.
One interesting thing to note, of course, in here is that you are not running DA, for example, that almost every single player seems to be running. Just for
don't really need it for mob clear.
I agree. I did some personal for fun testing at some point. Like I removed just DA as a super support DA, and I just put in like static angels, and there wasn't really much difference. I think my vapor hour was pretty much the same. But then again, my build is kind of at the point where
you went to Gab again.
I went. Oh my god. Well, I can't cancel.
I love how I instantly catch that.
You can see how hardwired my brain is to go to Gap. I will preserve the DAP as much as I can. I've been saving a little on my account. I have like almost 200 hours. Sorry, this was what I was meant to be doing. Plus 7 skip. Oh my god. Hanaka will never let me on this account again after this.
I don't care enough.
Quick question, compared to Poseidon, how does Elizabeth do on Infinite Colony? That is a good question.
Elizabeth is not that good on IC, I believe. I'm pretty sure she's... I think she's like same to Zeus. Kind of useless.
Yeah, Zeus doesn't really seem to attack the castle. Kinda at all, so... I guess for
Elizabeth is weird. Elizabeth clears the mobs instantly and then goes to attacks the IC. But I'm not sure if it actually is doing much. I know it does hurt the IC, but I don't know. I haven't tested it either, nor do I plan to.
Well, if I ever get to test Elizabeth on my build, I will for sure check it out and see how it goes. So you don't really do... What else builds do you have? Are these the ones that I named for you?
Yes, I never bothered stocking them back. I'm too lazy. It's too much effort.
I just kind of figured out because of the messed up order and the deck number 6 in there. Oh my god. What else do you have in here? Another wave build?
Dragon, another waving build, and another random bullshit one. I don't know. I don't necessarily do anything with them. I only use that one build.
This is your dragon build, so this is something you have for the upcoming... Oh, your inventory is full, I can do a dragon. For the upcoming race between you and someone else for dragon farming, I will set you up. Are you excited for that?
You can go meta random fucking item for my inventory and then go do a dragon or something. I don't really care.
Okay, let's find something you want to get rid of.
I asked the dev if I could remove my dragon defense levels if I paid him, and I got rejected, so I don't care anymore.
Interesting. Wow. I guess he doesn't want to mess up with the stats like that then.
Yeah.
This is kind of interesting, like, it's free money.
I know, right?
Then someone like me would accidentally do one dragon for you, and then you would have to do it again, and it would be more free money.
Exactly. I'll just make you pay out of pocket. Or just go put a random item on my hero.
Oh, true.
Yeah, just go put a random fucking item.
I'm gonna put it on Tony, so you can remember it's on Tony. I'm gonna select.
I'm not gonna remember.
Okay, so I'm gonna select something really, really nice, something that's not leveled. That's a good one. I'm gonna select this one. Equip. Okay, now we can do a dragon. So this is the dragon
Yeah, I
deck.
literally have the four items on my druid, I believe, and
Oh,
I don't
we
remember it's there half
we
the
can
time.
take a look at that. Okay,
It's
that
my
was an
giant item.
instant death. Okay, playing on someone else's build is hard because the hero placements are different. But obviously, it's fast. Oh yeah, I forgot
You
about
only need
race.
to click You only need to click Necro, Succubus, and Elizabeth, and that's it. Everything it dies before then.
Okay, let's do that. Yeah, okay. I see. Wow. That's like instant.
Yeah.
That is instant kill. You should farm, dude.
No thanks.
I mean, a kill time like that is wasted on you.
I'm also like top 100 wave, you know.
True, true. What was I supposed to be doing? Druid items. Druid items. Where the hell is Druid? Maybe. Damn. Bonus gold? Bonus gold? Good chance. Do you have on like in general on other heroes, do you have different set of items stashed
No idea. I don't remember.
up on them? Because I
Hey,
do, and
Ozzy.
I probably have like a lot of things that I could use somewhere, but I have just like hidden them in the third set of some hero that I don't even remember I have them. So yeah, don't do that. Hey Aussie. Yo yo yo. No time to
Literally, and
farm.
this is downtime for my top 100, bruh.
True, true. This is Helmut build, so it's Downar's Helmut build that you do every season, right?
Copium. I did it once and then never touched it.
Yeah, fair enough. Once is better than never.
It was like 5
And,
minutes or less.
and I guess this is IC build, the last one.
I don't remember.
It,
I'm gonna be honest.
it looks like I'm gonna see what happens if I run it.
And Elf is level 0, so
Oh,
yeah.
oh, true.
Yeah.
So it probably won't. I will try anyway, because screw 200
No, I'll
contracts.
die.
Yeah, definitely. We need beta. It would be much easier to show this on beta.
Yeah.
But yeah, on general, this would be the IC build.
Probably, but it needs tweaking.
Yeah.
Kind of a half-assed build.
Is there any heroes in here that we really didn't go through? I guess Ice Sorcerer?
Never use that hero. I don't even have their promotions unlocked.
I'm Ice Wizard for life, dude. Every time I stream, Order will come to the stream and bash me for having Ice Wizard in my build.
Ice Wizard?
Ice Wizard, yeah. We missed something in the comments. Any questions about the wave build for now? Anyone? Were you gonna say something?
No, you're fine. I'm eating.
Okay. What are you eating?
Some beef stew with garlic bread.
Ooh, nice. I'd love some. Well, maybe not 8 in the morning, but a bit later.
Yeah. It's kind of like 10 p.m. for me.
That reminds me, I need my freaking coffee. I'm gonna let you... Can you... By the way, I'm doing tab now. Damn. There you go.
Finally. Oh, he waddled away. Am I in control now?
No.
Hey guys, let's wreak havoc on his stream.
You
Spam the
wish.
chat. Go, go,
You
go.
wish.
Mm.
Perks of streaming basically from the kitchen. I can grab my coffee really quick and come and save the day.
We missed the chance.
Yeah, you were too slow.
We'll get him next time. Boys.
A rookie mistake. It's okay. Were we supposed to take a look at the ratios? Did you?
I pinged you in S1.
Oh, there. Yeah, I can see. So let me just show that on.
It's lower than I would like it to be.
I'm gonna do this, and just give me a moment. I will show. I swear I'm professional at this.
Definitely.
Okay.
Wow, while you're at it, do you want to do a flash giveaway in your server? Is
Flash
Floss here?
giveaway?
Yeah.
I don't think Floss is here. It's too early for Floss. I think Floss just went to bed like 2 hours ago, dude.
That motherfucker.
Yeah, sure. He's been up a whole night again. I'm sure.
Typical. It sounds like me, honestly.
Sounds not like me. I was trying to watch the ice hockey game last night, and it ended up like ending at midnight, and I was so damn exhausted. I did manage to stay awake though.
Yeah. You're exhausted at night. 12 a.m.
Uh-huh.
Can we swap sleep schedules real fast? I slept at 4 a.m. yesterday.
Oh man. Maybe the one thing I'm really like good at is falling asleep quite fast.
Can we swap?
Yeah,
I can stare at my roof for 2 hours and I won't go to sleep.
Yeah, that's I know that sucks for sure. I guess it's maybe it's just I don't know. Maybe I'm just so tired all the time. But yeah, it's usually not an issue. Whenever I go to bed, it's just 5 minutes and I'm fast asleep.
Yeah.
Okay, so races in here. Hope they are readable.
They should be accurate. I believe I just did them right before the stream.
Mm-hmm. And the reason you see some red in here because the desired races you have set are absurdly high. Like holy
it's
crap.
kind of high.
Kind of high. Kind of high.
Just a little bit.
So what we have 1 million on Succubus and Zeus. Both are on the same level. And yeah, Elizabeth the highest. Well, except Town Archers, but yeah, that doesn't really count.
Technically, Elizabeth has more gold invested than Town Archers, I believe. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Elizabeth is almost double the gold compared to TA.
That's pretty insane.
Because of how hero scaling is. Astra, I know my GP is low. Screw off.
Low. 36.4. I wonder what it was last time when we did a stream. I didn't check.
35.8 or something.
You have a good memory. Or you just made it up.
Yeah, I know it was in the 35 range, and then I'm the one that's doing my ratios, so I would remember my GP.
Yeah, I
You
personally
could probably go back to your
barely.
video and check it.
We good, and I might even have that saved. Let me see if I can find it.
Maybe, maybe. Is it in your DMs? Let me check.
I used to have it on my PC.
Yeah, probably.
If I can find it. No, it's not here. Okay,
I don't have it.
I will.
I don't have it
I will.
saved for that long ago.
It would be pretty similar. Still.
I remember it was in the 35 range because I was in the 35 for a long time. Oh, I have no. Wait, no, I lied. The last time we did it, I think this was the first time we did it. So back when I was at wave 9.4 million, I had a 37.1 GP.
37. Okay.
So I actually got lower.
Damn. It must be because of the gap waves I have done.
Yeah, I
Sorry
blame
about
you.
that. Yeah, I
How
probably
could
did
you?
some. Yeah, I probably did some in the previous streams as well. Hey, Baron. Good night, Ozzy. Sleep well.
Bro, Pleb server needs to stop paying me for downtime. Oh my god.
And I keep doing like one wave and then just nothing, and you will
Yeah.
get another thing.
Yeah.
You can also blame that on me.
Good night, Ozzy.
Nighty nighty night. Is there something we haven't gone through yet? Am I forgetting something?
I don't know. Do you want to do a hell mode for me?
Oh my god, no, thank you. I'm done. I did my one run for this week. I'm done.
I'm interested to see how high you could get. You could
I
go
mean,
over my hell mode items or something.
it would be kinda nice. Is your helmet items are they set for the build, or have you just got some random stuff?
Maybe.
Okay, let's go through the hell mode items.
I think there are some items that could be better, but like without impacting my waving build. So I have two sets of items. Yeah, I don't do hell mode. Don't even bother checking the leaderboard. It's not there. You're never gonna find me there.
Maybe one day, maybe one day. Yeah, definitely some stuff that you could change from your wave build if you seriously. I mean, it would be interesting to try doing hell mode on, for example, for you and for maybe for other players as well. But I think probably they would have some issues with that because it
Probably.
just would affect the leaderboard. So
Yeah, probably.
in case we could do that, we would need to get like a real good confirmation that's okay. You'd have to do it offline. Oh, that's
That
true.
works.
That works. Or in beta or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and beta works.
Mm-hmm. So when beta comes, if we have time, then sure.
Yeah,
Let's do
I'm
it.
done.
Let's see how it goes. But I have fears that we will get like a few days beta, and it will be exactly sometime that I'm not home for those few days.
Maybe.
So if I end up missing the beta after waiting this long, I will be so pissed.
I mean, according to the dev, it should be in the end of May, but we all know that's pure copium. So
It is, yeah. Like it was supposed to be by the end of January and by the end of February and so on.
yeah,
So
and so on
I'm
and so
not.
forth.
Yeah. Well, as long as it's not during this upcoming week, because I won't be home, then I'm fine. I should be able to like make some time during the summer and everything. So it's gonna be tomorrow, I promise. Now that I said that, I jinxed it.
Nah, I'd be glad if it was tomorrow.
No, no, no.
I'd be so happy.
I will come and delete your DCD Igus if the beta is tomorrow. No.
But yeah, I have a couple of double stun slow line swords and accessories in the build if you could tell.
Yeah, there was some in here, for example, double stun slow sword on orcs and stuff. So yeah, there's
Yeah,
I
Ogre
mean,
has one, Mikram has one, and then
oh yeah, this is a beautiful. I have this, but as an accessory, kind of the same as you have on
I think
Mekram.
Mikram's accessory and Ogre's accessory are also pretty nice.
Mekram is stun attack speed. It's decent. It's a CD. Like, for example, for me, I don't have CDEs on my Mekram, so I would love to have something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, double stun slow on slingers as well.
I think there's a better set of items on my waving build, but I could be wrong.
For slingers?
Actually, yeah, for slingers, my waving build is prioritizing the CDEs. So it might be slightly worse in the lines, but it has CDE.
True. I might run, like, instead of the sword in Halo mode, I might run the CDE sword. But I probably wouldn't sacrifice the double stun slow for a CDE for Hell mode.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, Hell mode without even getting reward would be miserable. I agree. I completely agree.
That's why you don't do Hell mode. Just be passive top 40. Free RC.
I mean, yeah, that works. But you could do kind of both. Kinda.
I still have overflow 500 RC, I think.
Yeah, you have 476.
Yeah,
you have max reset tickets as well.
Extra every season after buying tab and the reset ticket.
So you keep on buying reset tickets as long as you hit the max?
Yeah.
Is 10 still the max you can have for reset tickets?
10 is still the max. However, I've been like slightly mistakenly clicked over 10k. So I already used like 8 reset tickets for that reason. So
oh boy, wow!
I'm trying to make the account look a little prettier.
Oh boy,
I'm kind of an OCD freak sometimes. And that's why I've only been using them when I can buy the tickets. That way I constantly have 10 reset tickets in my inventory.
I mean, that's a good plan.
Yeah, I'm not like 10up who fucking wastes all his reset tickets and then has no way of changing his build back. Because he's kind of stupid.
Mm-hmm.
And I just shit talk him because I can.
So what I'm hearing is we should go and mess up with the levels of every single hero we have in.
Nuh-uh. I will drag Maddie away from your donations, okay? You will have no giveaway. Don't try me. Don't try me. I will no longer sponsor you.
Oh boy. Everyone has a price.
Hey, I mean, if Dev could allow me to buy reset tickets with, I would be more than fine with it. I don't really care. I can just buy more oranges. But right now they're on a fucking timer, so.
I think it's still weird that you cannot buy them with anything else than red crystals. Just kinda.
It's kind of dumb, actually.
It is. It makes no sense. It makes absolutely no sense. I don't think... Is there anyone who agrees it's a good deal that you can only buy one reset ticket per week and with red crystals only? I don't think there's a single person who's playing this game actually who agrees with that. There cannot
be. It's a 50-50. It's a 50-50. Because for free-to-play players, they're not going to be able to afford it. So they're going to be annoyed that pay-to-win players can abuse that fact and just change their builds as much as they can. However, with that fact, that means that pay-to-win players are able to test theories and builds way more efficiently than they can right now. So it would push out more guides and more stuff and more like materials in general for the community. So that's why it's like a 50-50.
Yeah.
I personally don't think free-to-play players would complain about it. Because
Yeah, me neither.
they don't really need it.
Like in general, like in games, if you think about it, being able to like respec your stuff,
Yeah.
it's kind of like an quality of life thing.
It's
Like
steady.
it really sucks if you have like put hundreds of hours into something and then you realize, oh, I was supposed to do this
Yeah.
other thing, but I can't do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, matter of fact, in Path of Exile 2, they recently, well, a couple weeks ago, quote unquote, recently, I haven't played it too.
Mhm.
They allowed you to respec your ascension.
Oh,
Yeah, so you can
Yeah.
actually change your ascension that you already selected.
yeah, that's
So
pretty
you
huge.
can actually test different builds now instead of creating a whole nother character and waste like another 60 hours of your life.
Yeah, I mean that's how it should be, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Because there's just like, okay, I get it kind of can make some people to play more if you have to create more characters and so on, but also it's just
It's more
I don't-
negative impact to your game.
yeah, it is for most, for sure. It's not something that
Yeah.
you really like, oh yeah, I get to do this again because I want to try this different promotion, for example.
It's kind of
Imagine we couldn't change promotions on heroes at all, for example,
Yeah.
in Crow Castle. Like, okay, you
Fuck
you bought it.
that.
Yeah, okay, you're having the wrong promotion on Sakibus, so yeah, sucks to be you. You will be stuck with that forever.
Sucks to be
Like,
you. You're stuck with
yeah.
that. Now you gotta make a new account.
Yeah.
RIP 10 million waves.
Yeah, like it just wouldn't make any sense. Like, no one would enjoy that. No one would like that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's dumb.
Hey player, hey Yentron. What is up?
I actually had a trophy goal in mind, but I'm not going for it because I know I'm not gonna be able to keep it. So I wanted to do 2 T2s, 3 T3s, 5 T5s, 10 T10. But it's like the second SY wants to compete with UD, I'm gonna have to orange. And I'm not gonna limit myself to be under T10 of orange just for the fact of me having a prettier profile. So
True.
that's why I haven't been going for it at all. So I don't
True.
care enough.
Yeah, that would be really pleasant thing to see. But it would kind of require you also kind of like stop being active at that point. Stop pushing after reaching it. So yeah, it makes sense.
That might be my quitting goal.
That's a pretty hefty quitting goal. So don't go for it for a long time.
I mean, it's pretty cheap actually. I don't think anyone's gonna compete with me for T2. Oh yeah, a bunch of people have more T1s. I don't push. Everyone knows this. I have hundreds of thousands of orange, but I don't. Anyone can push past me. The last time I went for 200k waves, UD Deer King passed me. But the thing is, if you look at the stats of that season, I oranged for like 16 hours. He did oranging for 22. He also did white skipping for 30 plus hours. And then he was only 30k waves above me. So, you know.
Yeah.
It's funny if you look at it. It's like you can tell I did not give a shit because other than my oranging hours, I was full. Like I respect the fight, but you know, like if I were to take it seriously, I don't think anyone can compete with me.
Yeah. There's just the fact that you have to actively do oranges for most of the season, and that's it.
If the dev allows me to do auto oranging, I'll just max out my oranges for 1 million. I'll go for the maximum limit and then call it a day. But what's the point of that?
Yeah, I mean,
there's no accomplishment in that. There's no sense of accomplishment, no sense of achievement. It's just you paid X amount for X thing. So
It's true.
yeah.
I mean, I have never. I mean, I can completely understand because I have never been a person to really do push seasons. I don't have the oranges, sure, but I don't think I've ever done like a super serious white skipping season either. Like it's just, I feel that's the most boring aspect of this game.
Yeah, it's too boring. Grow Castle, I've never cared about being number one player because it's pointless. It's an idle game. You're going to be constantly playing this game for how many years? And for you to maintain T1 for X amount of years is ridiculous, honestly. There's better games to do that in. And I have done that. I've played a couple games where I dominated, or I created a guild. That guild only had the top 50 players in it. If you dropped out of T50, you were kicked out of the guild.
Damn. That's harsh. Push seasons
So
are
basically,
fun. Yeah.
90% of the guild was pay to win.
Damn.
Yeah, GC isn't a true idle game. I can't just pay to win my way to the top. Well, kind of.
Kind of, yeah.
Kind of.
I mean, we all have different aspects of the game we like, I guess. Pushing, for me personally, it's never been... I mean, maybe it was, for me personally, in like 2017.
2017, holy shit.
yeah,
I didn't even play
like,
then.
yeah. When I initially started playing and when I played actively, then I probably cared a lot more about pushing. Of course, it was a completely different kind of a game.
Does that mean I passed you within 1 year?
I did have a 5 years break as well, so.
So wait, when did you come back to the game?
2023 in February or so.
Let me check, when did I join SY?
2023.
I joined
February.
SY in 2023.
Did you start the game then, or?
Yeah, basically. Well, actually, no. I started the game like 2017-ish, but I only had like 50k waves or so. And then I came back after like 3 years. I got to 200k, and then I quit again. And then I came back in 2023, and I've been playing since then. And so 14.6 million in 2 years.
That is really nice. I was like 600k, a little bit over 600k when I came back. So yeah, you have overtaken me easily.
Yeah. Tagalog? Why do you want people to say Tagalog? Nani? I'm confused.
Very, very confused.
But yeah, Brown, I completely agree. Pushing is literally just a money. Who can spend more? I mean, the prime example was when El Shrimp went for his T1 push. RB was pushing for T1 because of like the 10 mercenaries, and then Shrimp going for his T1 200k plus. So SY wanted to get in on that because the game is not competitive. It's the ranking system for guilds is ridiculous. 10 also, we have 4 guilds in T5. No, 3 guilds. Yeah. And then, so if anyone's gonna go for T1, it's we're gonna retaliate because it's fun. So then you de-retaliated. So then fucking Shrimp got fucked because of that.
It's just crazy. It's just absolutely crazy. But then again, that's the thing that keeps the developer, I don't know, I would say developing this game, but no, that's not really
bullshit. Well, I actually haven't bought a single pack of oranges since then. I've had a reserve 160k oranges, so I just started spending those.
Mm-hmm.
UD was more scared of you guys passing us than RB getting T1. Oh yeah, of course. I'll be honest. If RB wants to push for T1 against S5, RB's gonna lose. I'll just be straight honest. We have more pay to wins, and we're also faster passively.
That is a tough thing to go up against, for sure.
Yeah. And then on top of that, one of RB's mercenaries was actually cheating, so that kind of sucked.
That was unfortunate. Absolutely.
Yeah, it was unlucky. Didn't he have like 10? Didn't he have more waves than me actually?
Like 15 million?
Yeah, he had more waves than me. I don't understand how. I don't get it. Yeah, the Max what how the fuck you pronounce his name?
Verstappen.
Yeah, we found out he was constantly white skipping for over 2 days in a row. And that's just not humanly. Well, I would like to say humanly impossible, because it kind of is. But yeah. After 48 hours, your body starts shutting down.
Yeah, it's not something you really do, especially for a mobile game.
For Growcastle on top of that,
like doing that, having some hallucinations from not sleeping and skipping, yeah, that's just not a thing. It doesn't happen.
Brown, honestly, that's why I don't know why RB keeps allowing so many mercenaries. If you're going for T1, sure, but if you're going to invite over like half your guild is mercenary, then what's the point? Is that even your guild's T1, or is that just the T1 at that point? In my opinion, I don't think what's the point of that. Like, you guys might argue that RB deserves T1, but like just that one season, I don't think that one was a RB season. It was just like a community T1 push at that point. It was like the community versus UD versus
Yep.
And the fact that 2 big fucking guilds still came out on top of. But that kind of is how the game is. Oh yeah, matter of fact, I didn't even push that hard that season. Cause I held back because I asked Shrimp if he was down for a race. I was down fighting for T1 against him.
One thing that really also like annoys me from like with pushing, like even if you do like you go all in and you orange skip most of the day, you are awake and stuff. If the game just decides you will crash as soon as you go to bed and you won't wake up to see that, then you're just screwed.
You see, that's why people have my phone number for certain seasons where we actually care. They will give me a call and that will wake me up.
I mean, sure, yeah. That's the only that's kind of what you have to do. But I would just like the fact that that's possible to like spend so much time and money and then be screwed because of a small thing like that. It's just
matter of fact, you want something funny on top of that is the only times within this past year, because I'm so passive, the only times I have actually crashed from the game, not because of my internet going out, my electricity going out. If I were to crash in the middle of the night, it's always when I oranged.
So fun.
If I don't burn, I don't crash. So I don't know, man. I'm just saying.
Is it a coincidence? I think not.
I don't know, man. It's been a whole year. One time, maybe 2 times. You know what? No, Astra. I would reset my PC. So that could not be the case.
Just weird. It's
and
really
there's also
weird.
times where I don't reset my PC. So I don't know.
There was one night where I didn't crash, so I'm usually just like waving on my phone,
Yeah.
and not on my PC. So I was thinking when I woke up, I was seeing like, oh, why don't I have any waves done? Okay, I've crashed, and then I went to see my phone, and the phone had like the screen lock had come on for some reason, which is impossible to happen if the game is running, and the game was running. It hadn't crashed or anything. The game was on, but for some reason the screen lock had gone on. Like, unless someone has like, I don't know, pressed the button on the phone physically, there's no reason. Like, there's no way the screen lock would go on.
Yeah.
And this is the only one time it ever happened. So I guess my house is probably haunted as well.
Yeah, Bron, that's why I run my game on my, because the phone it only crashes when it has like Amber Alerts or Wi-Fi disconnects or stuff like that. But then my PC, if Wi-Fi disconnects, I can external open it from my phone, so I can fix that issue. Amber Alerts, I can't do anything about that. So, and then my PC is running like uptime of like 30 days plus. So there's no issue for me to do that.
Yeah, that's a nice thing to be able to remotely start it up.
Yeah. Remote startup and everything is really nice.
It is, for sure.
OS Link, yeah. I told you about it, right? It's so sweet. I love it. You pay $1 a month. It's cheap as fuck. And it's
cheap.
Probably the best. It's like the best phone to PC link I have found. And it actually has its own separate tab for the game specifically.
I mean, that's just it is a good deal. I agree.
On top of that, you don't even need to pay. If you watch an ad, you get 540 minutes of usage time. So, yeah, you don't even need to pay. You watch it like a 15-second ad and you get 540. So that's plenty of time for you to do whatever the.
That I didn't know that. That's
Yeah.
That's sweet. That's really sweet.
Right? So I've been using that. It's nice. That's the only reason why I prefer it over BlueStacks. Medium's burner tablet.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, eventually your burner tablet will run out, so. I'm gonna post a Nitro GIF link in this chat.
Okay, chat, be ready.
I already posted it.
Oh boy. Oh, I don't see it. Oh, I guess it probably got removed by YouTube.
Because I can see it.
Can anyone else see it? I can see it on my end. So, okay, it's a YouTube thing. You have to send it to me, and I can send it on stream if you want to. That's another great thing.
I'll just post the code of it. So without the link.
Oh yeah. Then it will work. YouTube automatically removes any URL codes. Yeah.
You can just enter the code for Nitro then. Can you see that one?
I still don't see it. No. Wow.
What the fuck? Alright, I'll give them to you.
Yeah, it's weird because only like the person hosting the stream and I think the highest level moderators can post links, and no one else can. And you can't
But
say this
I
in.
didn't even post a link. I just posted the code. The fuck?
It probably thought it's like a spam or something. Then I don't know. Like YouTube is really weird, and there's like there was time like Foxy was trying to answer to some comments in under the video, the new video about the spreadsheet, and YouTube was just automatically removing them for I don't know what reason. Maybe too long posts, or maybe thought it was spam or something.
Maybe.
Well, it's Foxy.
I gave you 5 links, by the way.
Okay, 5
you can
links.
Do whatever the fuck you want. You can do whatever the hell you want with it.
Do I post them all in here, or should I?
I don't care. It's up to you.
Okay, I'm gonna post 3 in chat, and I'm gonna do a
giving you money to give away.
Yeah, I'm gonna post 3 Discord Nitro links in the chat right now, and then I'm gonna do like a quick giveaway after the stream in Discord for the rest, 2 of them. If that's fine.
Don't post in the chat. I believe your Discord server has a sniper.
Don't. What?
So like your Discord server itself?
Uh-huh.
Don't post it in your Discord server channels, because I believe there is a nitro sniper. Last time I tried to post some nitros, it got sniped basically instantly. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll do some sort of like a giveaway, like react to get blah 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 stuff on Discord. Then that's probably better. But I'm gonna try it in the YouTube chat right now. So be fast, people. Yeah. Here's the link number 1. I hope it shows because I sent it.
Hopefully.
I can see it. Can other people see it? Can you see it?
Let me check. I can, yeah. Okay, it's clickable as well.
Perfect. So be fast and you can have Nitro. Sponsored by Hanako, not me. Just to be sure.
I don't care. You can take credit.
No, I won't. No. I would not do that. And I'm gonna post another one. So I changed my mind. I'm gonna do 2 in the chat and then I'm gonna do the 3 on Discord. Link number 2.
Let me know if you need more to give away.
Oh, sure, we can probably set something up. Maybe after I get home or stuff like that from the trip. We won't be doing a calendar again. Even though it was so much fun, the Christmas calendar stuff. Yeah. It was so much fun. I got to bother you for at least the beginning of the month.
Oh my god. No, I'm just going to give you the account. Fuck that. That's too much effort. Hell no. I'm not doing that again.
So every day we were doing a giveaway for a Nitro link, and every day I was spamming Hanako's DM for begging for a gift link, and yeah.
Fucking hell.
that was fun.
Not fun.
Have a good nap. Have a good nap. I have no idea if the links are taken. I presume
they already got taken.
Yeah,
I already see it. They're taken already.
So I will do the rest of the 3 in Discord after the stream. Should I let you take control of your account again?
Huh?
Do you want to log on to your account?
Oh yeah, that works.
Just give
Let
me
me know
a
when
moment.
you're out of it. Yeah, just don't forget to save.
Yeah, I'm gonna save and let me just load up my own account.
Man, I've been giving away too much stuff in S. I need to stop doing that for a little bit.
Too much stuff? Yeah.
I mean, if you keep track of the chat, just within the past couple of months, I've given away over 500 Nitro gifts. I've sponsored multiple events. The last event I did costed me $250 because I did a unlimited amount of winners for an event where if you were to skip over X amount of numbers,
Oh yeah.
I would give you 3x. So there was quite a lot of winners for that one actually. I think it was like 14, 16 winners, something like that. I don't remember. So that event alone costed like 200 something plus dollars. And then I'm sponsoring another event that Spider's gonna host. So that's another $200. And then just the previous events I've been doing, I've probably spent over 3-4K alone on SY. Other members just giving away shit.
So I think this is a good time to post the SY Discord link in the chat for those who are looking to join. I will link it. It's in the chat right now. You're good to go. You can load up your account, by the way.
All right, sweet.
And now when I'm on my account, I have to make sure I go to Gab and not Tab. Like, holy crap.
Oh my god, I just spent some oranges.
Oh boy.
Whatever, I'm so used to it. I misclicked it.
I did skips for you, white skips.
Yeah, but I think I had more downtime than these skips.
Probably, yeah.
I got another pink, goddammit.
I wonder how many. What is your what is the limit in Blackbot for you to get the ping?
For me, it's every 5 minutes.
Okay, yeah. So you got plenty.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pings.
Wow.
Because you kept fucking waving and then stopping.
Of course, I had to show the waves and then show everything else. That's how it
buying
works.
members moment? What do you mean, Braun? I'm not buying members.
Just a bonus.
It's just a little extra thing I do in SY. Only. Well, that's false because Luca also gets sponsored by me. Oh, that's only counting Girl Castle servers though. I do a lot of giveaways for other games as well that I play. I think way more than I do for Girl Castle actually. Yeah, Girl Castle is both my lowest spending game and my least sponsored game. I've hosted tournaments worth 10k before.
What the really?
Yeah, but those were for some pretty massive games where the player base is in the hundreds of millions. So.
Oh yeah, must be. Holy crap. I mean, I found it wonderful. It's just like it's a complete opposite of I don't know.
It's like I can't really host such a big. It's because there's not enough things for me to spend it on, nor is the gaming community that big. So it's gonna be determined by a couple of people, and those couple of people don't really need it. So kind of pointless. So I don't do those massive things.
We need to be able to grow the community.
Hey, I've still given away plenty of money, so just saying.
Yeah, you have for sure. No one can take that away. That's yeah.
Try not talking about money spending for 10 minutes, Sean. I did that for the past hour.
Summoner build? Don't
Physical
really think
summon.
I have a summoner. Well, yeah, the physical summon, the old meta build, but I don't really think I have personally video on a summoner build. They don't really do that well right now. Bron, do you have a summoner build video on your channel?
Probably also physical, I'm assuming.
Well, there's the physical videos for sure.
I would think physical is still the best for summoners. Because even if Giants got nerfed, it's probably still the strongest summon unit. Maybe besides Skeleton King? But that I'm not too sure.
Yeah, true.
No, I think Eddie's buff would still be for your typical players compared to Skeleton King. If you were to go for a summon build at least.
I think for giants it would actually be quite nice if you could force them to like stand like where slingers are, so they could actually like kill bosses. But you know that would be very slow for wave per hour. But like they would actually be able to hit bosses because they are just so slow.
Or if your bruiser times up pretty good, then your giants will spawn right next to your castle, so that
True,
doesn't really affect it.
That kind of could work.
Also, having angels in your build increases giants' speed, so
it does. It doesn't kind of requires that, but still they are just so much slower than before.
Yeah.
So that's a bummer.
Also, it's like the current meta is where all the damage is almost instantaneous.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fire is probably better than physical if you're focusing on summons. What fire summoner is there? Huh?
Witches. Barbarians. That's flying orcs.
Oh, is that the promotion from the other side of Palace?
Yeah.
They're fire?
There's fire and ice, I believe.
But wouldn't it be considered a human summon as well? So technically it's still physical, no? Actually, no, it's not physical damage, but it's still considered humanoid, so bar and everything would still apply.
Well, yeah,
to
yeah,
it.
it's a human type, yes, sure.
Okay. Yeah, then you would still use angels. I would believe you would still use giants, no? Flying ogre? Interesting.
Can flying orcs really do like decent damage in waving? I really haven't done testing on that.
Wouldn't it be better to just have TA done? Instead of flying ogres, just run TA?
Probably.
And witches don't actually give that much damage itself as a witch. Probably just authority is worth running. And then getting that node in summon. Well, I guess maybe you could run 3. All as support units or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then your main leveled heroes would be like what? Barbarian and Giants.
Used to run it at
Yes,
point 3 with stun items. Okay.
But that's a lot of skill points if you think about it. Because you would start from summon tree, you would go to fire tree, and then you would also need a couple from physical tree.
Yeah, definitely later game stuff at that point.
Yeah, that's a lot of skill points.
Yeah.
You don't use barbs at all? Well, even then, you would still want a couple of fire, no? I guess you don't.
I want barbarians to be useful. I want a buff for them.
Yeah.
Right now,
I guess
I want
you
a buff.
need, fire tree. Then getting if you don't need fire tree, it would be better for you to go the other path up, the right side path up, so you could get the ice notes for the increased slow damage and increase. That would be nice.
That would be kind of nice, yeah.
Yeah.
Fire Witches was the meta before. Mm-hmm.
I remember when I first played, it was like Fire Goblin meta or some shit.
Yeah, and people were using like witches, flame ogre, and stuff like that in the very early stages of the game. Yeah. But those were all ultimately TA builds. Like every build in the beginning of Grogcastle was a TA build.
Basically, yeah. TA is just so strong because it ignores mob resistance.
That's true.
That's the whole reason why it does so much damage in DH4. If it wasn't for that fact, then TA wouldn't even be used. At least I don't think they would be. Because they would effectively do 50% less damage.
Yeah, that would be taking a lot of damage away from TA.
Then at that point, it would just be better for you to run them as.
I mean, they would still be good in IC and stuff like that, of course, because cannons.
I'm actually curious because I want to remove TA from my build, and I want to try out different ratios or different heals with my build, but I can't do that because of the fucking beta not being. And then I want to do that purely because of the fact that I could actually get and that might help me more than actually having TA. I don't know, and I can't try it out because I'm annoyed.
But hey, by the end of the month.
That's
Just wait.
copium.
It's gonna happen.
You're copium. You're smoking.
It's gonna happen.
Is it my mic? I'm chilling on my bed. That's why I had to stand up.
Okay, yeah, there was a clear difference right now when you.
Yeah, I was a little bit far from my mic. The final goblin in the map. What goblin?
What is final goblin?
Huh?
The expert dungeon boss, or what is final goblin?
I should definitely remove TA. Your necro timing was pretty bad on some moves. I know. My pure wizard timing is horrible. I know that. That's why I've been testing with different CDE items. So, I but like I don't have enough reset tickets to fuck around like. Did you lose a dungeon?
I did not.
No?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't think I can lose a dungeon. Can I? Let's see.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, I cannot lose a dungeon. At least not this boss.
Okay.
Bye, Justin. I can lose Bone Dragon for sure, but I don't think dungeons. Elf
Maybe
healing,
not.
too overpowered.
Yeah. I don't even have elf leveled, so I wouldn't know.
I ran a little bit Infinite Colony again yesterday evening. Because I had like 2000 levels on my castle, thanks to losing the farming battle with Calypso, so I was able to do a couple of more skips in there.
Is that why your castle level looks so whack?
Yes, that is the reason. I lost, so I had to destroy my castle level and also my TA level. So they are absolutely ugly, right?
Is your castle level higher level than me?
Probably. What was your castle level again?
472k. What am I at? Let me check. No, I'm slightly higher. I'm at 500k.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I haven't really been leveling castle in a long while.
Yeah.
I used to run like a higher ratio for I don't know why, and now I've been kind of just chilling with it. Go to map.
Oh wait, you're much higher of a wave than I thought you were.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're only like 1.6 million waves away from me.
Yeah, that means you have.
Well, no, that would be like what 20k per season ish. So that's almost a year ago, something like that. Haven't been farming much? I think he's been farming quite a bit.
Yeah, I guess not like superbly much lately. Since the 500,000 defense on Bone Dragon video, I have done like 48,000 defense, so
more than me.
Much? Yeah, that is true.
That's one thing everyone can beat me on.
That is the one thing, yeah, absolutely. I kind of wish I had done more, perhaps, but...
I mean, that's until I start farming, though. Because my kill time is ridiculously low.
Yep. I'm not worried about that. You will never start farming.
Could you imagine I start farming and just suppress everyone?
More than me. What is your defense, Bron, on Bone?
More than you two.
Interesting.
I feel it's a personal achievement to have more Bone defense than Anak.
Yes, it's the one thing we can beat. Hey, Seb.
Hey, let's be honest.
I kind of want, like, I would like to get 1 million defense before Calypso. But that's not gonna happen because he's like 200,000 defense ahead of me. So.
But you also kill Bone 2 times faster than he does. Sure.
Not really. I mean, a little bit faster, yeah. But on our, on our contest, our, like, the amount of bone dragons we killed within that 1 hour was kind of the same. Although
but you were distracted.
I was distracted for a moment, and he did use altar for like half of the time, so that helps.
No, yeah, I watched the stream after it, and then I got bored, so I watched the whole hour of it, and then basically you have, I would say, almost double his kill time.
Was I that distracted then?
Yeah, you were really distracted during.
I felt like I was doing a really good job at concentrating.
No, you were
what do you mean?
You were like clicking the buttons here and there, and then you forget to map the item, and then just talk to chat, or like when you are updating the numbers, you would not do a bone dragon for like half a minute or a minute. So you were quite behind in the kills, I would say.
Well, that explains why I have just the same amount of kills, basically. But I was certain I was doing so great. I was so proud of myself. I was concentrating more than ever.
You have a lot more waves in Calypso, so
I do, yeah, and I should have faster kill time. That's for sure.
I mean, it would also be unfair for me to do a racing test against someone unless they're the same wave as me, because my kill time is just so much faster.
There's still the luck factor.
Yeah. Well, the last time I did bone was like 4 E items in a row, and then I stopped doing it. None of them were useful.
That's the same as opening boxes. None of them are useful.
Literally, I want to cry.
We still need a popcorn Pepe here. I will add that emoji if I can. The stupid thing about YouTube is that it severely limits the amount of emojis you can add. And you can only add more if you get like insane amount of members for the channel, which is sus.
You can delete accounts. Bronze, there's literally a delete account option in your settings.
Where?
But I don't know why CVV is deleting accounts to have a fresh start. I don't see the point behind that. Bulldozer, join the Grow Castle Reddit Discord server. You can find a guild in there.
Yeah.
I don't know what your command is for that.
I don't know if we have a command for that for sure.
That deletes your data? Yeah, but then you start as a fresh account. Right? No?
You can just log into it again?
Yeah, your account remains, but your account itself is a fresh start. No? Am I wrong?
I have no idea.
Basically, if you delete account, that means it's a fresh restart. That's only on iPhone? No, it should be both.
It's not it's not on BlueStacks.
It's not? Did they remove it? Hold on, let me check real quick.
How do you get the red crystal? You need to end up in top 300 rankings in either Wave seasons or Hell Mode season to get red crystal. So if you're at 5k waves, you don't have an access to them at this point.
Yeah.
Bulldozer, just keep on waving for a while. It will eventually become available for you, but at 5k waves, it's literally impossible.
Was that a new update? Because I swear to God, I've seen a delete game option on Android before. Huh? Interesting.
You can start first, but you can't fully delete accounts. Okay, yeah, sure. That's
Yeah.
still kind of weird.
Yeah.
To start over. Who's calling me?
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm not gonna answer to that.
Oh, it's 11. All right. It's been good chatting with you, Luca.
It was fun. I enjoyed.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna head off now though.
Yeah, that's reasonable. You probably have early morning wake up as well. So just wanna wish you happy Monday in advance.
Yeah, going to work is not a fun thing.
Mondays are great. Mondays are the freaking best. But yeah, absolute huge thank you. It was fun. It was super great and super interesting to see Elizabeth build. I have never physically myself touched a Elizabeth build before, so that was a new thing for me. And
Yeah, no problem.
I'm sure a lot of people, for other people as well, and a lot of people who will probably watch this after stream as well.
Oh boy, I swear to God, your Discord server. How do I run Elizabeth?
Exactly. And now we have a video. Watch this and you see how it runs. That's nice.
Nobody
So, yeah.
can run it. Period.
Yeah,
I
they
think
have to know how to run it.
There's like 10 people that can run at best. That I know of, at least.
I will one day hopefully be able to do that.
Yeah.
But yeah. Thank you. And I will host the giveaway for the rest of those links you gave.
For
so
sure.
thank
Let me
you
know if
for
you need
those.
more.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
Once I get back home, I will maybe think of something. Something nasty that
you
involves
like
a lot of physical work from you.
No, just do just do like a summer.
So your mic kind of cut off on that point. What did you say? Summer?
Am I still getting cut off? Hello?
Yeah, that was one time. You said summer something, and then I couldn't hear anything.
Oh, I was like, you could do like a summer event or something. Just give you the account.
Oh yeah, every day again. Oh my god.
I think halfway through I gave you the account.
Yeah. It was more work than I anticipated at first. But yeah, I will think of something. Definitely.
Yeah, no worries. I think I'm cutting out because I'm moving away. And then I have like the noise cancellation or what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
And then it just doesn't pick up my voice. I have to be near my mic. How annoying.
Thanks for the subscription.
You have fun.
Thank you.
I'm a head out.
You have a good night as well.
Oh,
see you
fuck.
later.
I forgot. I had an exam I needed to do. I have 45 minutes.
Are you fucking kidding? Oh my god.
I'm not kidding.
Oh my. Okay. Well, I'm glad you had your priorities right for solving your account for people. So good luck and enjoy. Wow.
I think I'll be fine. I have like a nice... I don't think one quiz
fine.
is gonna bring me down or something.
You'll be fine.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
24 questions. You want to help me? Oh, fucking SP, I hate you. Hold on. Yeah, check your DMs. Look.
Thank you, SP. Thank you a lot.
I literally have 40 minutes.
Oh my god. Wow. Oh my. Good luck. I'm glad I'm not you. This one time I'm glad. Oh boy. SP, thank you a lot. I appreciate that so much. Oh boy.
I'm gonna head off and actually do this fucking event now.
Yeah, you are so screwed. Have fun, dude. Have fun. Catch you up later.
Sayonara.
Bye-bye. And there he goes. Cheers. Cheers, SP. Cheers. Cheers. Ah. What time is it? I have a little while. What do we want to do? Do we want to farm? Do we do Bone Dragon? Do we do dungeons? What do? We have like 20 minutes before I have to go. Wonder what this phone call was about. Someone called me, but I did not recognize the number, so I'm not... question, if someone calls you, and you don't know who that calling is, will you just pick up the phone, or will you just try to avoid it for as long as you can? Because for me, I don't like talking on phone. I don't like answering to random phone calls at all. It's usually just some spam, someone selling something or something like that, but I just don't. People don't call me, I wouldn't know. You are lucky, dude. I mean, like I said, most of the time it's just someone advertising or selling something or doing some sort of a research or something like that, and it just... I don't really bother answering. I mean, if it's important, if it's urgent, they can send a message, right? That's what phones are for. Sending messages. Someone asked what the next video is about. Sorry, I missed that. Where was the comment? The next video actually won't be a Crowcastle video, for a change. I rarely do anything else than Crowcastle stuff, but the next video will be a little bit different. It will be out on Friday. For me, on Friday. Actually, I think it's gonna be on Friday for basically everyone. No matter of your time zone. If someone tries to sell me something, I try to sell something to them. That's a good, reverse thing. Wow. Any ideas what I should be selling to those people? Because that's a nice idea. If I end up answering, I will try that next time. See you, Siv. See you, thank you, and see you around. Ten out of 10 cup. The YouTube cup. Wow. It's nice to drink from. Art-wise, it's not my favorite one. By the way, Bron, are you still here? By any chance? Usually get uncomfortable and hang up. Wow. That works then. I will have to try it. Just have to come up with a good product to sell. I guess Bron is not here anymore. Damn. Oh, I don't have a hotkey for the game speed button. There we go. So, as I discussed in the previous stream, I think I will try to save up for like 1,000 red dust and then do a huge crafting session on stream after that. So currently at almost 600 red dust. So I'll just keep on crafting L items, matting them for some more dust, and farming Bone Dragon until I hit that like 1000-ish, I would say. Should be nice. I want to ask Bron, so if you are in here, if you are listening, would you like to do a similar kind of farming contest that I did with Calypso? Because I think it was quite fun. And it might be a nice thing to do with other people as well. Even though, according to Hanako, I was not doing a good job at farming. Which I disagree with. I think I did quite well. I have to see the stream. Oh, welcome back. Did you hear what I just said? I was just wondering, like, if you would be willing to do similar kind of like a farming contest at some point that I did with Calypso. Not necessarily with voice chat, but like on stream. Not today though, I have to go in a moment. But like in future. I don't know why I feel like I wanna get destroyed by other people as well. Like similar concept, like 1 hour farming Bone Dragon, or it could be something else as well. Is watching 100 ads every day to get gold worth it? Ultimately not really. But at some point, if you have the time and the will to do it, you can do it for sure. Because if you really need something, like if you're doing your level 10,000 units, for example, at some point of the game, sure. But ultimately, it's not gonna be worth the time and the effort invested, if you ask me. I have watched... when I was doing my level 10,000 units, I did watch a lot of ads. Always the case for me that thinking about doing something Crowcastle related is way more fun than actually doing it. Yeah, I can understand that for sure. Yeah, it was just an idea that just came into my mind. Maybe we can figure something out at some point. Like, could even, like, I don't know, stream on both channels if you want to try live streaming Crowcastle. Don't think you have ever... Have you ever done a live stream? Of course, that's not going to be necessary if that's not something you want to do on the channel, obviously. Nope, yeah, okay. Just something in case we run out of content of this game that has absolutely amazing amounts of content to create videos about. It's something we can do. Or if you have any other ideas, like what we could do, I'm all ears. I just really wish we can get that beta. You need to give Bron 10,000 subscribers. Still sad about the creator gold thing? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, what can we do? So, most people probably don't know, but there was a time when this company approach the developer with an intent of doing like a collaboration or like work together thing, where essentially the way it would have worked is that there would be like a creator code for like content creators that you could use when doing purchases in Crow Castle to get some maybe benefits, and also the content creator, the code whose code you use would get a little bit benefit from that. A similar thing, I think that's available in many other games. I think in most games nowadays have some sort of a creator code system, don't they? I know PUBG, for example, has one, and other games as well. But obviously, the developer said no. He didn't want to do it. Which would have, I think, would have been really good for the health of the game as well, because that it would have been essentially free advertisement for him. Maybe in the future, who knows? Who knows? Yeah, I would really love the beta. I don't really have even a long list of stuff that I want to test. I just want to do random things. And I want to figure out like where should I go with my build next, because I'm kinda not sure. I kinda would try to go with Town Archers maybe, but then again I don't really have the Town Archer items. I could go back to like Lightning, but I don't have good Thor items and so on, so I kinda have mixed feelings on what should I run. Should I try Goblins? Should I try Ice Sorcerers? All of that have been done obviously already, but like I haven't tried those. I don't know what I should do. Never experienced beta before. I know what the hype is about. The only thing that's like hype about beta, apart from maybe getting some new stuff for the game or some balances or whatever, the convenient thing is like in the beta server you can freely reset and set your hero levels like for free. Like gold doesn't really exist in there, so you can just, it's basically a sandbox mode where you can just try everything you want. You can get any rune that you want, apply it on your items and so on, and it won't affect your real account. So it's a sandbox mode essentially. So testing builds, testing stuff out, it's just the best time for that. And we had a very long beta before the last update, because there was a lot of changes made before the official release. So we also had a lot of time to test like the Lightning builds and stuff. The beta server, there's like a link you have to download. It's like a separate game, even though it's the same Crow Castle. It's like a separate game, separate app that you have to download. It will be sent in Discord, yes. Once it's available, I will send it in my Discord as well, and in the Crow Castle Reddit Discord as well. But when the beta is not available, the link doesn't do anything, so we have to wait until it becomes active again. Well, Town Archer Hell Mode bow for decent rolls. Well, could be much better, of course, but yeah, this would work for a very long time for Town Archer Hell Mode. Would keep it. I did my run on Hell Mode yesterday evening, and I was kinda doing really well. I was thinking I might get a new personal best. But then towards the end, I started to do mistakes. I don't know why. And I even ended up dying with one sword unused. So it is what it is. And then I had to go and watch the ice hockey game. After reset. I did it like 1 hour after reset. So here I am currently. So I'm done for this season. I don't have to worry about hell mode for a while. Hey, Timeless! What's up? Poison Bill is just a lesser version of war crimes, especially voodoo. Don't you feel bad for the enemies? I mean, they do want to try and murder every single living person in my castle, so I'm not sure if I need to feel bad for them. They are the ones charging at me. I think. Well, Bone Dragon is probably an exception. We're zombies getting ripped to shreds by succubus. That is true. That's a good question, Bron. That would give room for so many updates. Imagine if you could open up the castle and look inside. That would give access to so much space, so much stuff you could do. Also access to like mini games and stuff easily. How many waves? Closing up on 13 million. 12.9. Da, da, da. Yeah, true, and leader, true. But that doesn't really change the fact that the enemies want to come and murder. Like, does it make a difference if 10 people want to murder you or if 10 million people want to murder you? Wouldn't care to, yeah. I mean, self-defense. Right? Hey Jonas, welcome. What's up? Oh yeah, I need to do the giveaway for the 3 Nitro links. Someone remind me if I forget to do that after the stream. First time like the first time? I remember using every summon with golem, every stone too. I think that's probably quite common build, kind of, to start with. I imagine I did something similar as well. Like, you just wanna add up more and more and more and more and more units to the build. Full set of golems, gem golems, and everything. I mean, it looks nice. Your screen will be completely stuffed with summons. They felt OP for the first time. Yeah, for sure. I kind of wish we could use gem golems without sacrificing treasure slots. Well, Golem Master exists, so kind of we can. But like, if there was some other way, and they would be like actually somewhat useful. Clan War feature. I mean, yeah, kinda. It might be a little hard to maybe implement. But yeah, anything like that could be fun, for sure. Yeah, but maybe they could be like chains in some way. Well, if they are used for like crowd control, for freezing or stunning, then the levels or damage doesn't really matter. But maybe like they could be changed in some way. Cooldown poison crit chance, nah. Game mode where players could bet red crystals? Interesting. What would you get? Can you tell me what is the minimum level for that build that you have against the skeleton dragon? What would I say? What would be the lowest level of like really killing like bone dragon? 30 something thousand level on your heroes, I suppose, but that's gonna be really slow. And that would require having quite nice elf healing and smith as well to be able to survive. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know, with like, if you go with pure poison, what would be... Pure poison should have a bit better boss damage against dragons than like lightning, so in that sense it could be a little bit earlier. But then again, it's gonna be slow. It's gonna be slow at that point for sure. It's on like 30,000-40,000 levels on the damage dealers. Prestige or Ascend, yeah. I mean, there's so many options that could be added. Going full idle. Idle games always has that. Oh yeah. I mean, it could be fun. Like, it could be a good thing for sure. But first, before anything, we really just need that first update, or the next update. Yeah, Roberto, yeah. Definitely, that's a good goal, and you will reach it eventually. Just keep on going. The Bone Dragon will be... You will be able to kill the Bone Dragon much before you will be able to beat the XP Dungeon. Even though they have the same defense, the XP Dungeon is just much harder than the Bone Dragon. But yeah, you will get there. At your level, you should be killing Legendary Dragon really fast though, so you have that going for you, which is nice. Oh my god, Timeless, that's a good question. I don't... Oh god, I should remember the commands. I don't gamble. Let me try. I will find it for you. Give me a moment. Da 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 da. Exclamation mark points. Should show how many crystals you have. I usually think that the dungeon, big bosses, and skeleton dragon were the same difficulty. Yeah, I mean, that's really common because they have the same defense rating, 500,000 for both. It's just that in-game, the defense rating doesn't really fully correlate with the actual difficulty. I wish the minimum place to get red crystals was top 1000 instead of 300. That would also be like nice. I don't know why top 300 in the first place. Like, what is the reason behind that number? I don't know. I wasn't there when it was first added, the game. Even like top 500, like, okay, the amount would probably be very low, but still earning few would feel better and more motivating than earning nothing. The shop would have inflation, maybe, but I don't really think, like, the fact that you are only allowed to buy 10 hours of auto battle per week, no matter what you do, even if Dev gave more people red crystals, like access to that, it wouldn't really affect his income. It was fine for a while, but with the recent boost in popularity with Town So Hell, it's way too low. I agree. I wonder if anyone has suggested the developer of increasing the amount of people gaining red crystals from those. I wonder if anyone has asked about that. Danny Nox, yeah, pretty much, yeah. Yeah, getting red crystals is not too easy. from either from waving or from hell mode. And it's not something that you can accomplish in early game, because you are just competing against players from way higher rankings, essentially. There could also be separate rankings for like people above and below 1,000,000 waves, for example. That would give early game players more access to red crystals as well. Of course, that would make some people just stop waving at 999,000 waves, if that was also applied to hell mode as well, but it is what it is. Hey Darth Solo, welcome! Welcome, welcome. My poison build, you mean the early game poison build? It's not a secret. It's the same, it's exactly the same build as in the previous video where I have shown it. I haven't been running it too much. It's currently on like 100-something thousand waves. I should dedicate some time in farming Bone Dragon, Lesson Dragon. But lately, like whenever I have time to farm, I've been just rather farm on this account for now instead. But yeah, it's not a secret. I can show it. I can do a stream or something like it about it in near future for sure. But yeah, it's the same, running the same stuff. I should work on getting better items so that I could get to DH2 and so on. Hey Voltage. A bit late, but that's fine. If you're interested in Hanako stuff, that can always be watched as a video after the stream as well, so no worries. Dark Souls, me, I have all 3 of them, and Elden Ring as well. Completed all of them after, well, let's just say not on first attempt. How about you, Bron? I played through Skyrim as well, but it's been ages since I did that, so I don't really remember much of it. I mean, Dark Souls are kind of one of my favorite games. I'm terrible. I'm not great at them, and they make me rage. But I like them. Like, I was very hesitant on trying them, but then my IRL friend kind of forced me to try. I think I started with Dark Souls 2, actually. And I played it, like, essentially together with him. And yeah, I just fell in love with that game. I have not tried Bloodborne, no. Is it on PC nowadays? Wasn't it on for a PlayStation only? For a while at least. And also I have not played that, what was it called? Sekiro? The Shadows Die Twice or something like that. You can emulate it on PC now. Ooh, I might have to check it out at some point. But there's also this kind of a standalone game about Elden Ring coming out, I think, at the end of this month, if I'm not mistaken. It will be based on the Elden Ring and Dark Souls world. I don't know if it will be a little bit... it should be a little bit different game, but I probably will get that as well. But if you haven't tried Elden Ring yet, I would say it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be so much fun, because there's so much things to do. I've thought about maybe I should revisit the Dark Souls game. It's been a long while since I played those as well, so maybe at some point I should try. The open world seems scary. Well, to be honest, for me, I had my doubts at first when I started. And sure, you maybe have to check a little bit, maybe some guide on where to progress and stuff. But overall, it's quite easy. Yeah. Dark Souls in general, like, and probably Bloodborne as well. They are like really linear, and you kind of like unlock shortcuts and stuff like that. So the areas itself are not that big and all. But with Elden Ring, the map is huge. But I would say it's really a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun exploring. It's a lot of fun, like, there's so many caves, dungeons you can do. There's so many areas you can explore. It's fun. You will like it. I'm sure you will like it. It has like this completely different... Like, I was super hesitant about the fact that there's like a horse that you can ride on. Because I don't really like horseback battles in games like that. But you don't really have to do that in many cases, and you can, yeah, it's just used for transportation, which is handy. And of course there's fast travel as well. Hey Colin Day, a little bit late, but we were quite early, so I can't really blame you. Wow, CDE Hammer with not great lines. Yeah, the horse thing was one of the major concerns I had, but it doesn't work inside like the storyline areas, and it doesn't work inside dungeons or anything. So it's basically just for the open world exploration and getting from one place to another, which is really nice. It's more nice than it sounds. Ever think what wave you will stop? 1 million wave was my initial goal. And after that I haven't really had another huge goal. Like when I came back, my goal was like, okay, I'm gonna get to 1 million wave, and then I'm gonna figure out if I wanna keep on playing the game or not. Yeah. That kinda was almost 12 million waves ago, so... Yeah, there's no way I will pass Bam. I don't see him quitting, so there's just absolutely no way. If I never had a break, then I would be on par with Bron, at least, right? Which is kind of nice. Would be kind of nice. But it is what it is. I'm pleasantly surprised that I've been able to climb over 10 million waves. So 100 million waves, well, yeah, that will take a while. So if I ever get that, I guess that would be like a very good goal. Is Spam active in Sayonara at all? I would say not really, but then again, I am not really active in Sayonara at all. I mainly check the guild channel where I'm waving if there's anything important in there, like maybe once every 2 days or so, if I'm not pinged. So I'm very bad. Would be way ahead if I bought 3x, yeah. If I kept on playing by the time when I did quit for a long while, I would probably have gone very free to play at that point. 4 months ago? Oh boy. So yeah, okay, he's not active. But yeah, neither am I, so I wouldn't really know. I'm terribly inactive in Discord. I mean, I'm most active in my own server, WoW. Who would have thought? And even in there, I'm not super active. So, that's on me. That's on me, completely. Link is in the chat, by the way, if you are not there yet. Yeah, every now and then, yeah. Like I said, I check the channel for the guild that I am in. I'm currently in Sayonara 4, by the way, so I won't be checking that channel for a while. Oh, my wrist is hurting. Ouch. Looks like it's going to be another very sunny day, but for some reason, despite being this late in May already, even though it's sunny and clear and everything, it's not very warm. Like, it's very cold in Finland. It's like just a couple of plus degrees on Celsius. And during nights, there's still minus temperatures, so sucks. I don't like it. I'm gonna farm for one more E item, and then I'm gonna prepare getting out of the house. Oh, 2 a.m. and school tomorrow. Good night, Dot Solo. Good night. Have a good one as well. Thanks for stopping by. Infinite perfect roll DCDI goes. Wow. Thank you. Let's hope I get. Let's hope I don't get bottom rolls on all of those 3 lines when I eventually get it. Oh, I should also set up my second phone for the second account, so I could actually run that poison account if I don't want to make a new one more active. I've been, so far, that poison account, I've only been running that on PC whenever I'm not doing anything else, so not that often. And now I have kind of 2 old phones, so I could use both. I forgot, by the way, Bron. I have asked before. Do you run the game on emulator mostly? Don't think anyone has ever got a perfect roll DCD IQ from bow. It would be beautiful, though. I'm pretty sure it would be a bow. But it would be beautiful. Yeah, probably Dean. Yeah, and also the Troll King, because he doesn't still work like as intended, does he? Are the trolls still kind of bugged? Only on mobile. And do you have one mobile phone, or do you run on multiple ones? Yeah, but boxes are unfair anyway. So I have like, I can show. Maybe if the camera wants to show it, let's see. So I have. No, the green screen doesn't want to show it. So I have two setups like this. Like only one of these currently works, but I should set this other one up as well, so I could run two mobile phones and 2 accounts. But I have like 2 extra phones that are not my main phone, so both of those are extra. Yeah, 2 exclusively for Crow Castle. At 3, but the battery inflated so much that the screen detached from the phone. That sounds scary. I mean, that's one of the only fears I have when running the game on phone. Did it have any other issues at that point, or did that just happen randomly? And how fast did you notice it? Can you reset your hero levels? Not fully, but in late game you can use a reset ticket that will reset the hero level to 10,000. But you cannot reset below level 10,000. And if your hero is not on level 10,000 or higher, you can't use that ticket anyway. So it's possible to reset back to level 10,000 once you go higher. But early game, it's not possible to reset below that. Normally happened. Yeah, I mean, that's super scary. Like, the only thing I'm afraid of is that happening overnight. Which is why I also purchased the stands for the phones. So like these. So that it kinda should help it not overheating as much. This is metal, so it should help. This iPhone, never noticed the battery getting affected on any Android. Yeah, I mean, there's always the chance, right? Because, well, it's a battery, and eventually something can happen. Can you use lightning strategy? There's a bunch of lightning build videos linked in the description, Bulldozer. Currently, my build does use other stuff as well than just lightning. But I have used pure lightning as well before. There's video on my channel on full lightning on this main account on like 8 million waves. It should also be linked in the description, by the way, I believe. Unless I messed up. Double crit flying damage. Well, with a useful E-line, I might keep it, but like this, nah. Nah. Well, that was the E item. Just a few more. Why not? Okay, another E item. Okay, that's a great item to stop. Whew. The worst tower. Anything you don't use in your build. Honestly, I don't know. Maybe burning tower. Cannon. I mean, none of them is really great. Like, Frozen Tower is used for freezing, for slowing. Purely for support. Thunder Tower can be used in early game for damage. And Worm is used for MP, but that's about it, basically. Others are kinda not that. Yeah. Maybe in the update we might get some balance for towers as well. that might be happening, as far as I know. Or maybe in the next one, I don't know. Thank you for the subscription, by the way. Appreciate it. Bulldozer, check the videos in the description. There's a lightning build video. You can use that and take a screenshot of that. I would recommend that one. I would not recommend copying my build as it is right now. But yeah, I'm gonna get my Monday properly started. Thank you for joining in. I wish you all have a wonderful, wonderful week ahead. Next video out on Friday. Something a little bit different, but hopefully at least somewhat enjoyable. I will see you in the Discord. The link is in the chat right now if you have not joined there yet. So, cheers, thank you, and see you there.